Well, hello everyone, and holy mother trucking cow udders. The release date has been announced for Total War? For Warhammer 40k. Oh my word, the new starter set is the one we've seen the leaked photo of, and oh my word, it is beautiful. Right, without any further ado, we're just going to quickly say pre-orders go up on the 3rd of June. There was a lovely video released, earlier on today, just quickly showing you the starter set and announcing it, but most of this video I'm going to be showing you some of the other stuff because there is a site, well, on their information site, they have some lovely pictures and they talk about it a wee bit. And you get to see some lovely images. Here is the full starter set, and it comes with a full copy of the rulebook, not just the little soft rulebook. It comes with a full, large, hardback copy of the rulebook, which I've got two. I'm both happy and I'm sad about this. It's a double-edged sword, because oh my word, that's going to save me. I was expecting to have to spend £75 on the starter set and then £40 on the rulebook, the full rulebook, something like that. No, I'm getting the 2-in-1. I wouldn't be surprised if it's up a wee bit more expensive, maybe say £90 for the starter set, but I'm just guesstimating, so I really don't know the prices, but that is going to save me money because I'm not having to buy the starter separate from the rulebook. But I'm also disappointed about this because I loved the little small rulebooks. So you'd have the big huge rulebook as your nice big, I love it, rulebook, get to cuddle it and all that. But then when you were going out to play games outside your house, it was a hell of a lot easier to carry around the little starter set rulebook, the mini ones, the softback, tiny compared to the full rulebook, but had everything you needed to know. So I'm a wee bit disappointed that there's not going to be a wee softback one. But with the rules being much simpler, we might not need to refer to it so much, and we might not need the little soft one, but I'm a wee bit, we're going to wait and see. I want my soft one, but I'm going to save quite a wee bit of money by getting the full hardback copy of the rulebook in the starter set. There is a lot more information here as well. Like, you've seen everything that's in the starter set. Let's take a look, image by image, each of the squads. So there is the Intercessor squad, the first one. There we go, lovely. They look beautiful with their bolt rifles. Yes, they're not bolt guns, they're bolt rifles. Then there's the second squad, lovely, looking lovely. Not much more to see here, 2 squads of 5. Then the Hellblaster squad. That looks like it's some sort of new version of plasma guns. I wonder if they'll still get hot. I wonder what their stats are. But all 5 of them have this gun. That unit sounds devastating. They've got to be plasma guns. Did they rapid fire? That unit is going to have devastating firepower. And then the Interceptor, is it Interceptor? Inceptor squad. Here, lovely, the new version of jump infantry for the Primaris Space Marines, and I'm guessing these are the assault bolters that they talked about in a different video, also released today, showing you actually in it. One of the people in it I've met in real life, the manager for Games Workshop Edinburgh, and he's the one on the right, Baz. I've met him in real life. And he was saying they were basically just them unboxing the main rulebook and them flicking through it. You didn't get to see anything, but they were just talking about a few things, and they left a few weeks sneak peeks in there. They said assault bolters, which I'm guessing that's what these guys have, and then they had the bolt rifles, which I'm guessing is what the other guys had. So that's that, lovely. Then we're on to characters. What characters do you get? Now this is what I found quite interesting. It's a new rank, the Lieutenant. So this guy seems to be taking the place of where your sort of veteran sergeants would be before. So you've got your sergeants and your units, and then your veteran sergeants you'd normally be like slightly better, and well, these guys seem... Nah, I wouldn't say veteran sergeants. I'd say these guys are sort of halfway between a hero and a veteran sergeant. And the first one, you've got your Primaris lieutenant with a power sword and pistol. The second one, you just see him with the rifle and a pistol. Then you've got the ancient, which is the banner bearer, which is quite interesting to see him get his full rank, and it's quite interesting to see him being nominated as being a hero again, which is a bit weird having a Primaris ancient, because that's how they were ancients for the main Space Marine factions, but surely all the Primaris Marines are kind of the same age at this moment. Then obviously, then you've got the captain, and oh my word, Primaris captains look amazing. Is that the equivalent of Terminator armor for a Primus? I think it's bound to be. Looks like he's got some sort of bolt pistol worked into his power fist, and then he's got a sword as well. The sword looks a wee bit short to me on him, but then again, he is modelled after sort of Roman, Roman, Greek sort of times. That's what the Ultramarines are sort of after, so short swords were their sort of go-to weapon because they didn't have good enough quality of metal to have good quality long swords. Right, but they're the Primaris Marines, they're the ones I'm super hyped for. I'm definitely, I've got Guilliman now, I've got my gonna have my Primaris Marines. I just can't wait. They're gonna be my army. But, moving on to the Plague Marines. Did we mention the release date earlier? I'm pretty sure we mentioned the pre-order date, which is the 3rd of June, which is great for me. It's the day after I'm paid. Yes, awesome. Don't even need to worry about it. And it's coming out. They're not doing the stereotypical Games Workshop. It comes out a week later. They're doing the 2 weeks later. And it's coming out the 17th of June. But pre-orders go up on the 3rd of June. Right, moving on to the Plague Marines. Now, their first unit is a unit of actual just basic Plague Marines, and they look quite nice, they're quite beautiful. Some of them look like they've got a wee bit too much going on for me. Like, they are beautiful, stunning models, but they are... Like, the one in the middle with the dagger just looks out of place to me. I think they're beautiful, I love Plague Marines, I love their jokey sort of nature. It's just... I don't know what it is. I think there's just a wee bit too much going on here for me in my liking. For basic infantry, anyway. Then we've got the drone, the fetid drone. They did have sort of weird drone things before for Nurgle in Forge World, but they didn't look metallic. They looked more sort of just beasts, almost demonic winged things. So it's quite nice to see a drone, a Nurgle drone, just pure chaos, metallic, non-Forge World. Actually, the free jet things it's got actually quite reminds me of Drop Zone Commander's PHR, a dropship. Just the way it's got them, but moving on, we're not here to talk about it. The Pox. What are they? Pox Walkers. Now, take it these are their equivalent of cultists, and they look glorious, they look mischievous, they look nurgly. Magnificent models. Then we come on to their free heroes. Then they've got their Lord of Contagiation, which I'm guessing is their leader. It's either him or the next guy, but I'm pretty sure it's this guy, because I'm pretty sure the next guy is meant to be their equivalent of a banner bearer. He's wearing Terminator armor, looks like he's going to be beefy and hard to kill as hell. Then they've got this guy with the bell. I'm guessing he's going to be like the equivalent of a banner bearer, or maybe he's going to have some sort of bell tolling ability. It's quite nice. It reminds me of Skaven quite a bit. We've got a Skaven type feel there. And then we've got this sort of spellcaster that's casting a spell with some flies come flying out of it. He is the Malignant Plague caster. Lovely, lovely. So they're all the models in the starter set. As well as that, we get two they look like mini codexes. They're full of data sheets and sort of ways to play them. One's Primaris Space Marines, the other's Death Guard, obviously. They are lovely, and I'm going to be quite interested to see if they've got any of those unique stuff they were talking about that's slowly going to come out for each army, and if these are going to be full versions. Are these like full? Well, there's not that many new units out, but are these going to have like other units that aren't in the starter set for Primaris Space Marines? Because I'm expecting there to be more releases to come with this after. For example, you're almost definitely going to get different weapon options for the Primaris Space Marines. And the, like, for example, the Inceptor squads, I'm guessing if you buy just them separately, we don't know when they're going to be released, I'm guessing maybe another couple of weeks down the line, the Inceptor squad will be released separately to buy. They'll almost definitely have different weapon options to make them or a slightly different unit. I wonder if that will be in these little data sheets or mini codex things as well. Then there's also these 3 pages from the rule books that look lovely, just full of fluff, talking about the worlds of the Imperium, like a wee image just showing you the advanced rules, like what, well, the intro to the advanced rules, sort of the cover art for the advanced rules section. Then it's even got a bit, Cities of Death. So it looks like Cities of Death rules is going to be in the bog standard game. It's not going to be an expansion, but maybe it is an expansion optional, sort of way you think of it as an expansion, but the rules are going to be in the base game, so obviously it's optional, but it's actually tongue-tie myself a wee bit. So obviously Cities of Death is optional, not, you don't have to play Cities of Death, but it's really interesting to see Cities of Death is going to be in the main rulebook instead of an expansion, so that makes me think what other expansions might be in the main rulebook, if not more. They've also talked about the books though. Remember how we were talking about how there was going to be 5 books released to bring all your other armies up to date. Now, once again, we don't have the costs for them, but we do know what they are going to be now. We have Index Imperium 1, Index Imperium 2, Index Chaos, Index Xenos 1, and Index Xenos 2. Which is quite smart. I'm going to be quite interested to see which ones of these I need to pick up, because obviously I'm going to need to pick up whatever one Tyranids are in, I'm going to need to pick up whatever one Space Marines are in, I'm going to need to pick up whatever one Imperial Guard are in, and I'm going to need to pick up whatever one Tower in, and Raven's going to need the Chaos one. See, I'm probably, knowing my luck, what was it, Imperium 1 will have Astra Militarum, Imperium 2 will have, what was it, Space Marines, and Xenos 1 will have Tyranids, and Xenos 2 will have Tau, so I'll need to pick up all 5 books, I bet. That would be my luck, because I'll be needing to pick up the Chaos one for Raven, so I bet you I'll need all 5. But, yeah, oh. Pre-orders. 3rd of June, in stores 17th of June. Oh, that's less than a month away. Less than a month till I get my hands on it. I did not expect it to be so soon. I expected, well, we knew we were going to get the release date information soon, but I did not expect it would be next month. I expected we'd hear something over the next week about a release date in July. July is when I was speculating a release date. But oh yeah boy, I'm super excited. This is going to be so awesome. I cannot wait. I'm definitely going to be doing an unboxing of the starter set, having a quick flick through the rules, showing you that. Probably, I'm definitely going to want to record. I'll force Raven, literally force, she's got no choice, to play a couple of games against me. And we can see what we feel about the new rules, how simple it is. And it'll be great because you get sort of dual perspectives here, because you'll get my sort of perspective of someone that has known the rules in the past pretty intimately, like would very rarely have to look up the rulebook to figure out what's going on kind of thing, played a lot of games in the past, mucked about with the rules, had his own house rules, that sort of thing. Then you'll have someone else who's only ever played about 5 games in the history of Warhammer, has never known the rules, just always sort of referred to me and asked like, well, I want to do this, can I do that? You know what I mean? She's never known the rules, she's just sort of like, always just went to me like, what do I need to roll? And I've always just sort of said, like, well, you need a 3+ to try and hurt them, or I've always helped the any way I can as well. But then it'll be interesting to see it from her perspective, because these rules are meant to be so easy as well to pick up. So after 1 or 2 games, will she be like, huh, you know what, I don't think I need to ask you what I need to roll anymore, can I just... And I won't need to ask you what these guys are good against. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how she feels about it. So hope you've all enjoyed this. I cannot wait for the next bit. See you all next time. Bye-bye.